We went on a fat shopping spree for our $400 BMW behind us. Now, this will be a two-part series. This episode, we're going to fix everything mechanically wrong with this car, like this check engine light over here, because it runs and has a really bad misfire at high speeds. Next episode, we're going to fix all the cosmetics with this car.
This car needs a lot of body work. It needs this obviously side panel, but this door over here is completely smashed in, so that needs fixed also.
You're about to see right now.
But look, we got some boots to replace. The E46 has a bunch of ripped boots in it, and we're gonna replace them because we suspect that it's causing a vacuum leak, and honestly, they were pretty cheap enough to where it's just recommended to replace them. First step, remove your MAF sensor. We're probably gonna clean it again just because it's out, even though it's not really dirty. All right, I'm removing the air box to give us more room. I'm abusing the snap-on tool currently because they do have a lifetime warranty, so I don't care if I break it. Pull this motherfucker out.
You're gonna break it, chill.
Alright guys, we removed this. Basically what this does is it sucks air into your engine. If you don't know what that does, do not work on cars, please. Now, to remove the bottom piece, I don't really know and I'm not gonna do it. So, here's what we do next. We mess with this boot because this boot needs replaced. Pull this bad boy out right here. I don't know if this is right or right. Right now we're removing the DISA box. You have to do that in order to get to the bottom or you won't have any room.
That's the DISA box.
Yeah, there's a little spring here. You guys see here, move the camera. There's a little clip that you gotta push in right here. You push this clip in and this comes out. And next step, there's two bolts holding it. I believe it's a T40. So you grab a 40 and you go ahead and do it.
So I'm just twisting off my hose. There it goes. Okay, here's my boot. And we have a rip. I don't even know if you guys could see it, but it's in here. So some Delulu at BMW decided to put a literal bolt all the way deep down in there that's like impossible to get. So yeah, we'll be back once we get this off. And I mean, like, look at that. That's not supposed to look like that, and it's like falling apart. Hey, this is our new line. Looks a lot better. This is the old one, this is the new one. And this is their other new one they gave us. I don't know why it's this color. I just, like, this is our old one, and then this is the new one. It's very, like, flimsy. We're putting on the new hose, clamp. That's back on. Just looks like this. Now we can actually get our boot on and then our DISA box back on. We don't know what to do about this since it's sludged. We may have to come back to that another day. Okay, so we have, this is the bottom part of the boot. It's on, then there's this part that's like shoved in there. It's just a little round circle. And then here's your DISA box up here. And then there's like the second part of the little hose that was clamped. Okay, so now we have the top part of the intake boot. This goes in here. It's like just a little circle piece. And then you put the clamp on it, and then there's a second clamp when you put it to the bottom of the boot. So we have our air filter box back on, obviously. These are our new boots. There's this one, and then there's one right down there that you guys saw. It has airflow sensor back on. DISA box is back on. We got new hose here. And then this was a pain to put in. This boot did not fit well. It didn't want to go on. It's not like the old boots So these old boots are very like thick, even though they are rubber, they're very thick. So you have more, like, I guess leverage. Yeah, see, these are very thick. The other ones are very flimsy and plasticky. They are OEM, which is weird. But wow, so the car starts up. So we didn't do anything wrong. Car starts up and everything. Hopefully our check engine light is gonna go away.
And we also got some beautiful NGK spark plugs because this thing has a horrible misfire at high speeds. We're gonna see if this fixes it.
The first thing we gotta do is remove this ugly cover. Basically, you gotta remove the cabin air filter assembly to get the valve, not the valve cover, the beauty cover off to get to the spark plugs. All right, guys. Lesson 1, do not leave tools over here. All right, look, you gotta remove this sucker. Now, undo this. All right, pull this guy out. Voila, you got it gone. All right, now, oh my God. And you see why I just said don't leave tools here? Because this is what happens. You screw up. Now, my cover is very oily. That does indicate this car is a piece of crap. Plug time. Now, mine are really weird. A lot of you guys are going to have, come here, bring the camera because this is important. A lot of you guys with E46s are going to have 2 bolts right here that hold it and you can pull it up. Mine is really weird. I don't know why. This is like the short bus version. But all you do is, I don't even know what to do. I think you pull it up like this.
Like you pull, this clips down and then you
Yep.
pull it up.
Never seen that before. It's an interesting design. Boy. All right. Now, we've got the beautiful coil pack right here.
Yeah, so the previous owner ordered coil packs already, and I think did part of the coil packs, but they never did the spark plugs. So that's why we're changing the spark plugs, and we're seeing if that's why it's misfiring. So we're about to show you.
All right, guys, you need a huge extension to do these because these bad boys are deep in there. All right, guys, these are the old ones. They are pretty burnt and crispy. We definitely needed new plugs.
We got all of our new plugs out, ready to go. And then all of our old ones are up in here. I mean, they're just, I'm pretty positive these were the OEM ones. So yeah, they really have never been done. I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. That looks horrible.
Like always, hand tighten these boys first. Do not go full on crazy mode with spark plugs. You always hand tighten them first and then use a torque wrench. Especially on cars like these with aluminum heads, you can easily strip the threads. It's no joke. Using the torque wrench. That's it.
Yeah.
Once you hear that click, do not go more. I'm putting the coil packs on right now. Putting the bolts back on, we're gonna fire the car up and we're gonna see if it starts or we messed up and we f***ed up bad.
All right, car sounds great.
We got the trim piece. So let me show you guys over here. This ugly front plate. Have no idea why it's here because this is a Southern car. No one requires front plates over here. We're removing that with this. I pray to God it fits. It should. I pulled it off a little bit, but it looks way better already. This is ugly and it's going in the trash. Yeah. You gotta play with it. I think it's the right one now.
It is. It's just you really gotta play with it.
Yeah, you put that box away. This is the right one. I like less boxes. No.
Look, it looks so much better. Car runs great. Hopefully our check engine light codes don't come back on, or new codes come back on. Just because it's, yeah, well, it's a BMW, so.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. And as you can see behind us, there is a sneak peek onto next week's video. It's something completely different, whole different series. I'm going to see if you guys like it or not. But until next week, peace.